So we've explored ground level here around Natural Bridge, but now it's time to see what's under the bridge at Natural Bridge Caverns.
We now interrupt this programming to remind you to like and subscribe. Now back to the road.
Natural Bridge Caverns is a privately owned cavern plunging deep into central Texas. A discovery tour is about $18 for adults and $10 for kids, but I've got something a little dirtier in mind for our day trip. The adventure tour is an off-the-beaten-path kind of experience, which definitely requires your sense of adventure and a bit of special equipment.
So this is Brett and this is Mario. They're on staff here at Natural Bridge Caverns, and they're about to take us on the Discovery Adventure Tour. As you see, it takes a little bit of a costume change because this thing gets dirty, right?
Real dirty.
All right, well, let's suit up. This is gonna get nasty.
The adventure tour starts on the beaten path of Natural Bridge, so we aren't going to miss any of the expansive natural caverns that made this place famous, or the landmark that gave it its name.
This right here is the Natural Bridge. It's where we get our name.
All right.
Now, this was the uppermost room in the cave until most of it collapsed, just leaving that 60-foot span of limestone.
So this room collapsed. What does that say about the other rooms?
Well, it was about 5,000 years ago, so the odds are pretty slim that anything's gonna happen.
Okay, all right. 5,000 years, 365 days a year. I feel pretty good about these odds.
That's good.
All right, let's go in. You better gain up all the way, Nate.
While the caverns themselves stretch back millions of years, they were only discovered 50 years ago by 4 spelunking college kids armed with nothing more than headlamps and flashlights. These 4 adventure junkies squeezed into the unknown darkness and discovered Texas's largest cave.
They saw an entrance like this and they basically just pushed through a hole and suddenly they find 2 miles of cave.
It's a 60-foot long crawlway that they found, came out the other end in 2 miles of cave, so.
Wow, that blows my mind.
The entire cave stretches back 2 miles, but it's the first half mile that's the most impressive. So the owners have lit it up and paved a path, making it handicap accessible and easy for kids. The impressive stalactite and stalagmites throughout the cave have formed through the slow drip of water over time. But today that process has been sped up, as all the rain above ground has soaked through the earth, causing it to rain underground.
It's like nature's shower room.
And dumping buckets of water on top of our heads.
Look how much water is flowing down this pathway. Everything's dripping so much water, we have covered the camera in a garbage bag.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
When the 4 original explorers discovered the cave, they were the first humans ever to set foot in the back caverns.
They found some artifacts and spearheads and stuff, but anywhere past that bear pit, there's really not much evidence.
No Chester Copperpot or anybody like that?
No.
And while there were no humans in the cave, there were definitely some other creatures.
We don't have a large colony of bats anymore, but we do have a lot of evidence that we used to have some in here. If you look right in front of us, there's huge amounts of bat guano. We think it was about 5,000 years ago when they left, when the sinkhole collapsed in.
So that's 5,000-year-old poop?
That's exactly what it is.
Wow, so historical. So amazing.
And one of the benefits to discovering a cave, you get to name all the rooms. Like this one named St. Mary's Hall after their alma mater.
That's cool.
This room is the bear pit, where they found an 8,000-year-old jawbone. This room is called Sherwood Forest for its trunk-like formations. Then there's the Castle of the White Giants, with the cavern's largest formations, the King's Throne, and the Watchtower. And then last, but definitely not least, the Hall of the Mountain King, the largest cave showroom in the state of Texas.
Wow. Anybody hungry? Yeah, I want to see the bacon stalactite.
It is amazing to think of something so incredible lying just below our feet, and that it might have remained undiscovered but for the sheer curiosity of 4 students with a reckless sense of adventure. Now, if that's not inspiration to explore, I don't know what is.
So this is where the actual tour ends and the adventure tour begins. We gotta take off all our mics, take off the big camera, because we're going deep.
And you guys can go ahead and follow me down here.
You know that part on most tours where they tell you not to cross the handrail? That's actually exactly what you do here.
The adventure tour is not glamorous, it is not visitor friendly, and it is definitely not for clean freaks.
We've been on the trail about, 3 minutes? And I'm already covered in mud? No. bat guano.
That's right. And you aren't just walking in it, but climbing up it.
Nope, wrong side. You gotta stay on the right. Clear.
Clear.
This tour takes visitors through a number of narrow and dimly lit passageways to recreate what it might have been like for the original explorers.
We got passages here, crawl spaces back here, and if you don't know where you're going, well, then you're probably gonna get lost.
And now it's time for the narrowest passage of all, the birth canal.
It just looks like a dead end.
Well, it's not called the birth canal because of the size of it. It's called the birth canal because of the noises that you make when you're going through it.
So we're supposed to go through that.
That's the plan.
This is the Daytripper, and I'm about to go through the birth canal. This should feel vaguely familiar.
It starts with a 14-inch opening, which quickly widens to a comfortable 20 inches or so for the remaining 40 feet. You do this for the experience, not for the beauty.
This is my view inside of the birth canal. Hey there, little Christmas. What's going on?
And always willing to go any distance for the job, Nate is right behind me.
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
All you can kind of do is get your hands underneath you and sort of army crawl. Wow. Talking about a face-to-face encounter with this cave. Literally, face-to-face. Well, man, thanks. Thanks for taking us back here.
Absolutely.
I guess all we have to do is get out, right?
Let's get out.
And back down the bat slide.
The guano slide.
Alan from the Hangover.
There we
Whoa,
go.
look at that. Slide, go, go.
My butt's getting
That was
stuck.
a fail.
Hello. Oh.
After plunging into the depths of Texas, we emerge victorious. And completely filthy.
Look how gross that cave was.
Time to wash up. But a rinse with a water hose is a little less than what's required to wash off, say, 5,000-year-old bat dropping. To see the full episode or to get info about how to visit this spot, trip on over to thedaytripper.com.